Hi, Antoinette. I am Leah with Luxe Digital Key Solutions. We spoke on the phone, and I'm going to show you three things that you can do today to improve your online presence. Um, I know you're wondering why I am doing this for free, and I do have a answer for that, but I'm pretty sure you're thinking that, as most people would. But I can give you three reasons. Mainly, the number one reason is that I do care and I do truly want to see businesses thrive to their highest potential. If you want your business to grow, I want your business to grow too. So I love to see businesses thrive. I love people to see people reach their goals. So that is why I got into this field. Secondly, I understand how busy it can get as a business owner, especially an event planning business owner or an event hosting business owner. I'm pretty sure you have people calling you all the time, trying to get information, and I'm sure it's a lot getting, people ready for their events. So kudos to you. But I do understand that. And lastly, and very importantly, I just want to be able to send something that would be valuable to you. And because I understand, I will say that sometimes businesses don't know who to hire, who to, get that expert advice from, who is actually going to get them the results. So I figured if I send over a free video that, maybe you would say, hey, I like her. Come on over, yeah, definitely. I would love for you to help me continue to build my businesses and to this its highest potential. So I don't want to babble on about that. I'm just going to get into it. Um, but I just wanted to give you that background so you can understand why I am here today and why I am making this video for you. Um, so I'm going to go into three different things: the content, the backlinks, and your um, citations. And the first thing, the content is very, very important because that is how Google registers you to people that are actually finding your type of service. So anything that you have on your front page, like your words, your pictures, videos, they all matter. And I just want to say, I do like your front page. You do have content that is very helpful to people. I love red, by the way. One of my favorites, aside from pink. It's all pink and red. But anywho, so I do like that you have pictures here. You have a map at the bottom, which gives people an idea of how to find you. And you have information at the bottom for them to find you. You have a picture of the front of your venue as well as a slideshow, which is really great. And I can tell that you do have some keywords here, which are very important. So just to give you a little background, the keywords are important because we want to use keywords that people would normally use when they are searching for your service. So if I'm looking for a Mexican restaurant, I'm going to type in Mexican restaurants near me, Mexican restaurants in Atlanta. That's how people find you. So on the front page of your event venue, which is great, you have event venue. People use that keyword. Marietta, Georgia. I would use a reference of Atlanta as well, which you did here, which is great. Now, also the pictures that you have, you want to save them on your computer in such a way. Good job. This is good. You have them saved as event venue. That is so good. Now, What I would do though is use it as Atlanta, because Atlanta, even though you're located in Georgia, when people search Atlanta, they're still going to find you, because Marietta is just a hop and a skip to Metro Atlanta. So I would save them more so for Atlanta. Um, so that's really great. I'm glad that you did that. Someone has learned something from someone. So I just wanted to make sure that that is done because I didn't even look at all of this. Good job. So also, we want to look at the number of words that we have on our front page. So Google suggests that to be found highly, you would want to have at least 1,500 words on your front page. And it looks like you probably have about 300 to 400, but we're going to double check that. But we do want to add more content. Uh-oh. I guess I didn't copy it. Let's try that again. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, right there. All right. So we're going to copy, and then we're going to go to word count and paste. Okay. So here you have, about 497 words. Now, I would suggest, just increasing that to just increase your chances of being found. Because like I said, the more keywords we're using, the better. So yes, I just want to show you that. Now, the next thing would be our backlinks. So what I'm going to do here, well, before I do that, because it looks like you are located as a wedding venue. So when we go to Google search and I type in wedding venues Atlanta, these are the top. Okay, we do have this one, but they paid for that ad, which some people will not probably click on that because it's an ad. But we do have the Piedmont Room, the Estate, the Wimbidge House. Those are going to be our top venues. Down here, we have an organic search, the Knot, Event Detective, Party Slate. Now, of course, these are not event venues, but these are reputable sites that reference other venues, which is very important. Kind of going into backlinks, which we'll get to. But that's where we are now. Sorry. But before we get into that deeply, that is very important. Even though the Knot is not an event venue, if they referenced you and they are a reputable site where people do look for that information, that would be very great for you. And I know that these sites, they don't just list specifically Atlanta. They do have the event spaces outside and around the Atlanta area as well. Excuse me. So yes, when I look at the map listings, which is a place that most people would see on their telephone, on their cell phones, we want to be, basically seen here as well. Because if you're not seen here, most of the times people are not going to go too far. So they say wedding events Atlanta. You want to be known and seen and search for wedding events in Atlanta because that is the broader city that most people reference. I mean, it's very silly because if I lived in Smyrna, most people will still say, I live in Atlanta. Even though you're not in the city of Atlanta, a lot of people say, I live in Atlanta. And most people search based on Atlanta. So you want to be searched and seen as Atlanta, although you are in Marietta. which is totally fine. You're in a great place. I love Cobb County. Um, so yeah, you just want to be seen here on this front top spot here. And I think when I found you, you were on the 5th page of the Google search. So we want to definitely move you to the first page because that will increase the amount of traffic that you are getting. Okay. Just want to show you that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to compare your traffic to one of your competitors. We'll use the Piedmont Room since they're right there at the top. Okay. So as you can see here, let's look at their page. They show their menus, venues, information. Now, there's still a few things that I would do differently here, but what is helping them, as you can see, they are referenced on, like I said, the Knot, Wedding, Weddings Atlanta, Wedding Wire, and these are reputable sites, which is why they have them on their front page, because being referenced there is going to get you more traffic, which leads me to backlinks. Backlinks is one website pointing to another website. For an example, I'm going to use if you were in school and you were doing a project on weddings, and there was another student in the classroom who knew about weddings also. You're going to give your information, your spiel about weddings, and then you're going to say, hey, but Ashley, she knows about weddings. Let me point you to her because she can give you a little further information about weddings, descriptions, whatever, how to plan a perfect wedding. She's going to give you more information. I'm just here to tell you about weddings and how beautiful they are, but she's going to give you more. That's a backlink, one website pointing to another. Also, we can say all backlinks are not created equal. You can have a backlink that is talking about pizza and apples. We'll just say pizza. You can have a backlink that's talking about pizza, but you're telling people about apples. Well, pointing people to apples is not going to be relevant because you're not talking about apples. You're talking about weddings. So if I'm talking about weddings, why would I point you? I'm sorry, I was talking about pizza. If I if I am talking about weddings, why would I point someone in the direction of pizza? It has nothing to do with um, weddings. So that's just giving you an example of all backlinks are not created equal. So you want backlinks like Wedding Wire, the Knot. You want to be listed in places that make sense for what you are providing. And that is possible to be listed in these places. It's not impossible. I want you to know that. It's the same thing with the most popular kid in school saying your shoes are cute, but then the least popular kid in school saying your shoes are cute. People may not even pay attention to that. But once that most popular student says your shoes are cute, everybody else are like, whoa, what kind of shoes are those? More people are going to pay attention to that. So that just kind of is like a popularity thing. So yeah, that just gives you an idea. I don't want to keep going into that, just to make sure that you understand why backlinks are important and why the strongest backlinks that make sense for your venue is going to be most important. So let me compare your website to the Piedmont Room. And like I said, they don't even have 1,500 words, but they have those references, which makes them a lot more, which makes them more seen to the public. Okay, so we're going to go to Ahrefs. It's a tool that you can use. It's called ahrefs.com. You can use this to compare your traffic to another website. It's about 150 or so a month. maybe 200. I can't remember. But I'm going to put in your website, which is the L Room Events. We're going to search. Okay, so it says that you're getting 119 on average traffic, organic traffic per month. And it says that you have 45 backlinks. And there's 132 keywords that where you're being searched, 132 times for your keywords. Okay. So I'm going to go to the Piedmont Room, piedmontroom.com. We're going to look at the Piedmont. Piedmont has 698 backlinks and 423 traffic monthly. And they don't even have like a whole bunch, because I've seen wedding venues that are getting at least 1,000 or more traffic monthly, organic traffic. It's actually one of the ones that was right under it, the Wimbish House, which was in number 2 spot. Which is getting about the same, 795. I think it was something else that I saw, but this is just to show you that you compared to them at your 111 or 115, and they're getting about 700, almost 800 organic traffic monthly. And that's just because they are located on the front page. It doesn't mean one is better than the other. It doesn't mean one customer service is better than the other. We don't know the answers to that, but we can see that their traffic is more high than your traffic. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to get into, and I'm not trying to go too long on this video, is the citations. So here in citations, I see that you are seen for 15 citations across the web, which I'm pretty sure we can do a little better. And the main thing would be, and this is White Spark. I haven't necessarily gotten the subscription for this, but it is a subscription that can be utilized at about the same. It's actually about $250 per month. And basically, you can use this to register your citations. And a citation, I'm sorry, I didn't explain that. A citation is basically how you're seen across the web. You want to make sure you have a Google map listing, which is where we saw those in that map pack. All those people that are in the maps, those are called Google map listings. That is a good citation to have. And then there are going to be citations that are relevant to your business. So all of the places that your competitors are listed, you want to be listed in those same and more, so that your business is easily accessible, easily seen across the web. So just to give you some information on that. One moment, I'm going to pause it. Okay, so I just wanted to type in your competitor. So the Piedmont Room is showing as 10 citations, and then the Wimbish House is showing for 38 citations. So you want to know what citations they're actually using in order to be seen on the first page, because like I said, it's not also about, it's also about how powerful the citation is and how relevant it is. So Wimbish House is at 38, but they also had more traffic than the Piedmont Room. However, um, the Piedmont Room only has 10, and they're still in the top spot, but they have good backlinks and people that are pointing to their website, other sites that are pointing to their website and referencing them. And they're probably using citations that are more relevant to what they are offering. Okay. So citations could be Yelp, it could be even your social sites. It could be what is it? The yellow pages. It's so many out there. I mean, it's really hundreds of different citations based on the type of business that you have. But you also have your general, citations that most people use, to be searched and to be seen across the web, which most people are going to use those basic ones. But when you want to get a little deeper and make sure that you're seen across the web the way that will help your business, you want to use the citations that definitely are relevant to the type of business that you are offering. So yeah, Antoinette, I hope that this video definitely helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I will send you an email with the information as far as my phone number and my website. You can reach me. And just for reference, my phone number you can reach me at is 470-470-9262. My email address is Luxe, Luxe, digital keys.com. At gmail.com. So please feel free to reach out. If you choose to use this information for yourself, I do hope that you do, because it will help you in your traffic, increasing your traffic online. You can use these tools just like anyone else, just to help your business grow a little more and be seen a little more. But yes, be looking out for this email. I will get it to you ASAP. Talk with you soon. Have a great day.